One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolverines offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Garrison. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up a pretty good field position. The Zips offense will take the field for the first time. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pace. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his 1st today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
And the Zips will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. Makes a man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Going to the running game. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He'll be down at the 4-yard. That took on. And the Zips have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Shows him the stiff arm. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Zips will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Zips are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pace. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Zips will punt this one away. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, running back gets to give. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Zips decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A little screen to the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this linebacker has left his big old palm prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Garrison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they swarm him under. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Zips will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man, it's Garrison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? running into the open space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wolverines! And with that, they got the lead here in the 2nd half.
This is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt.
Michigan 8, Akron 3.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the right. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Zips moving quickly to the line.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing done.
Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Right on the money. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Leaves it with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Got his man quickly. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Gives it on the option. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Michigan! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game.
Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Zips headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't
Turning it on. After the filthy move, he's got room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Zips are marching down the field. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pace. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Going for it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.